No good.
Okay, did you set the place on fire or?
Almost.
Okay.
Blew a fuse.
You blew a fuse, well that's good. We're overhauling Glenn today. We're working on his track bike. The biggest job here today, as Glenn is finding out, is heating up the parts.
It's better.
We had to heat the parts. You got to go past the part where you want it to be.
Well, then I got to take the...
No, put something behind it and just... I noticed that if you want it to be here, you got to heat it, bend it here, and it springs back. We're doing some fine tuning.
We're doing that. Okay, we could...
Okay. Or just take the part off.
Turn that off if you can.
Yeah, you don't need the heat in here now. It's warm enough. What we had to do on this piece, and we had to adjust it so much it actually wrinkled because we were mounting it a different way. They're heating that part up. This is a good tip.
I just want to get me jam something in there.
And these have to be heated and bent. Yeah, you have to go past the part by, you know, some amount. Like I had to do on that one, I had to twist it.
Yeah.
Actually, these parts, these things that come from Florida, made out of polyester resin, they heat real easily. And you don't care. We got, look at, you want to see what, when you don't put paint on and it sticks, look at this. You take it off with your fingernail. So when we do the finish on this, which will be one of the things we'll do at my shop, see, they painted over something that was shiny.
They didn't sand it down.
Nah, they didn't do anything.
Nah, it looks like the guy gave a rattle can.
Oh, well, that's why you got the thing for free. That's all. All right, I just wanted to show. There is a point at which all epoxy will soften and you can change the shape a certain amount. Obviously, you can't tie a knot in it, but you could feel it get soft. If you put a glove on your hand, you can do it without Joe doing that. And of course, these are all the adjustments we want to make before we do the paint work, because Glenn is going to have a spectacular Camaro green
Race bike.
These parts, to fit these parts up, believe me.
Get in here.
They tell you when you buy this stuff, it fits right on. Yep. Don't sell your heat gun. Anyway, that one will be fine because what you can see once we put that bolt in there, that's going to line up fine. The seat has to be lowered. What we're going to do is grind where the seat matches the frame, try to get these body fits a little bit nicer. But basically, once you pick that technique up, Glenn, you can fine tune anything. There's a point at which you can feel it get soft. You just... Okay, I got it, Joe.
I'm where you got a picture of the crack of my ass, that's all.
Ah, we don't need the crack of your ass. But...
Oh my God.
All right, you got it hot enough. Just bend it now.
It's bent.
You got it where you want it?
No. I mean, it ain't getting any hotter.
There you go. Yeah, that what Joe's doing is right. Now spray it with that cool stuff. Okay.
The bio, not Joe.
See if you're
toxic, biodegradable.
Biodegradable.
This smoke that's coming off of the burnt fiberglass, I can't say.
Totally toxic. Beyond toxic.
Totally toxic.
The terrorists want that formula so they can put it in someplace.
Non-toxic.
Oh my God. We're going green.
Clean waxer, like that kind of stuff. It works on anything.
Now, if we were doing a street bike, we'd do this a little bit different. I'd want all these fits to be exactly perfect. But for a track bike, I think that's going to be close enough. But we're still going to lower that seat some. Now, because this is wrinkled,
Even better than the other
worked great, right?
Worked fantastic.
Oh my God! See,
So-
so now your whole look at this guy's motorcycle collection.
Get off those buttons.
Hey, everyone's stolen.
123 Main Street.
Now, look, here's the thing, Glenn. Once we put the carbon fiber inside of this, you'll be able to block sand that shape right back down, because this stuff sands. The way they make this is all gel coated. There's no strength to it at all.
Right, so we'll probably go through it and then wind up hitting the carbon fiber, but that's okay.
We'll almost be using this for a pattern, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
I'll get a brand new yard of carbon fiber so we can have all these reinforcements in.
Wendy, take a look at this from the back, just because it's got.
Let me see.
It's got a great profile as far as that's concerned, and I know people are going to look at this now and go, Wait, it looks like shit. Once
Yeah.
it's painted.
Yeah, they said that about my green bike
It's gonna
too.
go, you know what?
That's
It looks
right.
Okay.
They don't know what talent we have here.
Well,
We could bend anything. Listen, sit on a bike. Let's close this little thing out with Glenn sitting on the track bike. Here's the reason. What we're gonna see probably 2 or 3 months from now, this thing will look every bit as good as my bike.
it's gonna look decent. And it's gonna be fun. It's a little 500 track bike.
I think it's gonna be great.
Great. I got a frozen front caliper too.
I saw that.
Yep.
I tried to spin it when I had the
Yeah,
wheels
no.
on.
What's the matter? Calipers for, we'll
it's frozen.
pull it off and we'll unfreeze it.
Oh, not now. Today
Well,
is
let's do body work
today's
today.
body work.
Okay,
Today's-
it's gonna be a long winter, hey.
Today's fairing fitment.
It's a long winter. We'll try to get some more tips on overhauling.
Caliper off. I'm gonna drain it and then I'll.
And you know, the calipers on that Saber, I priced them out on eBay. It's less than what's being cost to be machined.
Ah,
Listen, I am not a terribly big guy. I'm 5'10", and I can assure you, this is perfect size for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind an extra
520?
500 cc's, but I'm good.
let me tell you, the first time you go in where the S turns off,
Yeah.
it'll feel like there's no bike.
That's what I love.
And when you go in with Sophia, it feels like you're towing a Buick.
It's gonna be great. All right.